Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. In the last one, we fought Oskio. He was not that difficult, but unfortunately we were having some game issues, and the game kept crashing when we beat him, so it took us a few tries, but we finally did it. Now, we need the last piece of cake for this door. We already had two pieces of cake, and there is a third piece of cake that did not know how to get. It turns out it has to do with the SKA statues in the baths. Leave me alone. And I kind of predicted that we had to interact with specific ones. This is not the correct way. I don't suppose you can leave. Yeah, I didn't really know how to figure out which statues were the correct ones to interact with. Maybe we'll check them out as we're over there, because now I know which ones it is. Last time we changed them all to blue. So I assume we could just leave them blue. So we got to talk to this guy. So the correct ones are that one and the two right up there. These are wrong. This guy's got his fist in the air. This guy's got his hands down low. Maybe the statues... Okay, so the guy under the waterfall with his hands up is right. And these guys are both, like, shaking hands, kind of. And there's another one over here. But this guy looks the exact same as the guy under the waterfall. But this guy's not actually under the waterfall. Huh. I don't know how you figure out which statues to do, besides maybe trial and error. But this should be correct. That last statue that we hit, like, it kind of glowed when we did it, so I'm assuming this is correct. The wees and woos are perfectly balanced. So, I mean, I assume that, like, certain of them are wee and certain of them are woo. I don't know how you tell which ones are which, though, unless you just had to do 3 and 3. Maybe that was the puzzle. And now we have the full birthday cake. We can now hold a beautiful birthday party. We also got an outfit for Minoko. Like they were all wee to see you or something. Check out this Minoko thing. Double bun. That's horrifying. I like the little Oskio mask. Like, I like the black hair and I like the Oskio mask. Those are my two favorites. Alright, let's get back over to the door. I think we can maybe shortcut it by going this way. Because the enemy should still be dead. I can't just jump. That's lame. They won't let me fall? Is there really no way off this? I gotta go all the way around? Alright. Offer the birthday cake. Yes. A group of 5. A yummy looking cake. We have what is needed. Now let's party. Alright, so this is probably all that we have left on the DLC, except if maybe the Endless Tower might have more stuff, but I don't know if we're gonna actually go there or not.
this for?
I'm still waiting for, like, a really good song out of the DLC. The Oskio song was pretty good, but it didn't really, like, pop off. Like, a lot of the great songs in this game kind of, like, pop off. So I'm still expecting to see that at some point. Also, supposedly we had to go do the Oskio thing to get here. I'm not really sure why.
Now was our chance.
Nothing about the door indicated to me that we actually had to go fight Oskio. But as far as I read, you did have to do that. Is there any way for me to hit everyone? I guess I could just Typhoon again. Okay, there's a guy over there. Looks like we're gonna have to go around the long way. Missed this item. Honestly, the side enemies are kind of just boring at this point. None of them pose a threat even slightly. But if we did supposedly have to beat Oskio before doing this, that would lead me to believe that whatever is coming up... What happened? Is there another enemy? Oh, hello. Whatever is coming up is more difficult than Oskio. Which, Oskio was not difficult for us, but... I'm not sure, because we didn't lose a single time to him. But I predict that that gradient attack he does at the very end might just one-shot you no matter what, and you have no options to survive it, and you just insta-lose. But we got it every single time we saw it, so... And other than that, he wasn't really capable of taking us down. Where are we going? I was not expecting to go this direction. Oh, we're going up here. How do we get to that other dude, then? Did I miss something? The flag. Does it flip around? Liqueur Napied's station. I don't know what that means. See, it looks like you could go over there. Maybe if you take the train back? Because it looks like there's tracks over there, right? But there's also tracks over there, so maybe we have to fight this boss and it unlocks another train or something? But I just want to try it. I wouldn't put it past them to have this train go somewhere else on the way back. I was predicting that for the first train as well. No, I went over here. So yeah, there's definitely a track. So that tells me that we gotta get a train to go over there. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think so, but we can always come back if we haven't figured it out as we progress through this area. Also, I just thought of this. That train that's flying around, maybe we have to, like, shoot it down or something? Oh, there's 2 trains flying around. It seems like we might need those trains. See if we can do anything with them. Doesn't seem like it at the moment. I think I missed, but... See, that one seems like it would go down there, right? So maybe there's a way to jump on them somewhere? Anyways, let's continue here, and then we'll figure it out. I say as I immediately try to continue exploring. Okay, this enemy is like a combination of the enemies we've fought, huh? They just put, like, the Francois guy on top of one of these feet things. Oh, what? That was too close?
A storm is coming.
No, I missed it.
Feeling better. A storm is coming. Okay.
Alright, well, I think this guy's just gonna die to Minoko. Oh wait, he gets a turn?
Okay.
I didn't even realize how fast he was. Apparently he gets a turn. Although it just seems to be his first turn, because now we're getting 2 turns before he gets another one. Or maybe it's the greater rush. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we got plenty of extra AP. We'll go to the Almighty Mask. Okay, now we'll swap turns. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We just go to 0, right? We're actually building up his break bar a lot, just doing this. Okay. Then we break him. Okay, that killed him. It did 15 million damage. Oh no, it did 11.5 million. Each successive skill hit deals 10% more damage. That seems really good for Mael, huh? It costs 20. I mean, we can make that happen. We have plenty of stuff. Lune being low doesn't matter. She's just going to full heal herself when we start the next battle anyways. So, what was the stat line that was giving us? Defense and speed. We might as well just swap it for our other defense and speed thing for now. I want to keep the Aegis Revival just because it has more stats, obviously, but... Let's do that, because Mael has a lot of multi-hit moves. Should I write down Aegis Revival? I guess it's at the top, but let me write it down anyways. So I remember to switch back to it. Because I was looking at our characters, and even though Mael's kind of supposed to be the damage dealer, Lune has by far the most investment in her. Minoko's second, and then Mael's third. So there's a lot that I could do to like make her do more damage. The problem is I just don't need it, right? It doesn't serve any purpose. Because if you watched our Oskio fight, Oskio didn't even stand a chance. Okay, so it did unlock another train here. And it's like there you could see that guy just straight up died to Minoko. Now that Minoko's build is no longer just support for Mael, and it still does the same function of supporting Mael, but now it just does damage while doing that. So now he just kills everybody, essentially, except Oskio. He did not kill Oskio, but he did a lot of damage to Oskio. Okay, where's this gonna go? This could potentially go back down below or somewhere else. Who knows? Okay, it is going down here. And here's another door. Is this the back of the door that we saw before, or is this something else? It could lead into a room where the back of the door that we saw before goes. Oh, we can't go there. I think at the other side of this door there might be an epic boss, which would be cool. We gotta explore first before we talk to this dude. Alright, I didn't miss anything, right? Shoot some of these balloons. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Maybe for this next door we had to go beat Oskio. I met the biggest hurdle of my life. I'm in desperate need of help. This door. I can't seem to find a way to open it. There's no distinguishable lock, the handles are too high up, only these dreadful looking eyes. I have been examining this door for so long now, please help me. Oh, okay, it just says the same stuff. Alright, let's see. What do you have to say for yourself, door? Wait, that's it? I was expecting more. The only stat that I leveled at the beginning of the game was agility. I put agility on everyone. So there was a stat that I did, but stamina is not a stat in this game. It was just agility. Is that really it? Well, maybe this guy will say something now that I open the door. How did you open the door? I just pushed it open. He stopped thinking. I honestly expected something more. That, like, foot boss wasn't really it. He was kind of lame. He was weaker than Oskio. Okay, we gotta check and make sure that there's nothing else that I'm missing. I could technically use more crit rate, huh? Just to make my build have a higher chance of actually burning someone turn one. It's like we don't need that health for anything anyways. I guess luck gives more speed, huh? Alright, let me try taking this train back up, and then we're gonna look up and make sure that I've actually done everything here, huh? Oh, I was also gonna check Minoko to see if he has any new abilities. I think we have everything. Alright. His skill tree maybe would show it. Yeah, we got all the feat, and it doesn't appear like there's any new feat. Lame. They should have at least... Well, I guess no one else was gonna get new skills, so they probably didn't want to give just Minoko new skills. Okay, we're just going through that other train. Okay, let's see if we can find a quick, like, checklist of stuff here. Otherwise, we might go... We might go to the Endless Tower just to check it out. Alright, so it's got the Versos Drafts region. Oskio, which we fought. Weapons, cosmetics. Photo mode. Oh, photo mode is for this update? I didn't realize that. Lumina loadout saving. We did do that. HUD scale. I don't think we care about HUD scaling. Okay, new area. Okay, yep, we did that. Inversos drafts and endless tower requiring precise parries and dodges. Oh, there's something new in Endgame Plus? Baguette weapons for each character requiring festival tokens? Is the festival the thing in the prologue? Is that what they're talking about? Where you got the tokens, or is that something else? Apparently the new region might have new gear and New Game Plus as well. Let's look at the patch notes. Versos drafts. Languages. Costumes. Yeah, it seems like just the Endless Tower. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Endless Tower, but first we're going to make sure that we actually get this new Lumina for Mael activated. And then we're going to give her 20 Lumina points. Equip it on her so she does more damage. And then we're going to go... We'll do a little bit of the Endless Tower. I'm not too interested in beating my head against something that's too difficult, but I have a feeling... The reason I didn't like the Endless Tower to begin with was it was too easy, but it was very repetitive. Like, it's still... The battles for me still take time, because my strategy is not one-shot the enemy immediately when I see it, right? It's like buff myself up and then kill them. Which is pretty much like I just have to do that. It's just how my build works. Especially because Lune is the fastest and she always goes first. And even when I equip something else, like a different skill, she doesn't really have the damage to one-shot everyone.
Lovely feet.
Whereas like Minoko here can kill everybody, right? Okay, there's one battle. There's not really a spot where there's a bunch of enemies right next to each other, is there? I think we could probably find 3 over here, though.
Overflowing with energy.
Yeah, and I guess we didn't get like a super amazing song. But maybe they kind of had the idea that the music in the game was already so good that they didn't have to try and outdo themselves.
Thunder, strike
Which is
swift.
probably correct, but I still wanted... I was hoping for something, I guess. Kill you.
Overflowing with energy.
Lune could kill a single guy, though. But she does still have to do this first. Oh my gosh.
A storm is coming. The eternity of ice. Keep going. Doing better. Lightning dance.
Oh, she just killed him on the first kick. Alright, so there's Frenzy learned. Which actually, Frenzy might also be good for Lune, right? It'd be good for Lightning Dance, but I guess that's pretty much it. But it would be really good for Lightning Dance. I'll probably just give it to Lune as well. Why not, right? We got the Luminas to do it. Does Lune have any, like, worse things? She has this level 28 thing. Where's Frenzy? It's down, down, down. Like here, this is just more stats. And I could just give her charging alteration instead, right? Which costs less. So, Lune needs charging alteration, Mael needs Frenzy. She needs 9 and she needs 19. I don't know. Nothing over in that birthday area seemed like we had to fight Oskio for it, though. Upgrade resources. And then how many points does Minoka have? Minoka still has more than my out. What was it called? Charging alteration? It is cool, like, how many Pictos and Luminas they have, but it's definitely a little bit overwhelming. Like, that whole menu is just so unruly. Frenzy. I'll probably favorite Frenzy, too. Because it seems like something that could be good on lots of different things. How much speed do you have now? She has 3668, plus you gotta remember she starts with Greater Rush, which I think gives 30% extra speed, maybe 45%, I don't remember. But yeah, she's fast. She's got probably almost 5,000 speed at the start of a battle. And then she gives everyone else Greater Rush as well. Alright, back to the continent we go. And we'll spend a little bit of time in the Endless Tower. Because if we remember correctly, the Endless Tower had a whole bunch of different paintings in it, but you could only go in one of them. But the other ones, like, you could walk up to them, you just couldn't interact with them. So I assume that we'll now be able to interact with them. That big thing is the Endless Tower, right? My overworld always lags a little bit, so it might take us a second to get there, but we'll get there. Uh-oh. Oh, we're back.
Flashing through the sky.
I didn't do all the dive spawns. I didn't actually go back and do all those, huh? Alright, let's check out what's new in here, huh? We got this weird camera angle. Not really sure why, because it just leads to another portal. Can we talk to Clair more now? Alright, she's got nothing more to say, so. Choose your trial. Pretty sure we did all that. Because it was exactly 33, which makes sense. And so you had these other places. Okay, this was not here before. Let's check out everything that's here first. Like, the paintings, I think, were here, but it didn't have a picture on them, if I remember correctly. So this is the duelist. The other guy was the dancing, or the Lampmaster? That was his name. And then... the heck is this? It's like Clair puppeting something? But like Clair's kind of Guardian style guy with Simon, right? And then what is this? This is Simon. Okay, this is Simon. So we'll start with the Lampmaster. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, right? If it's gonna be like do a whole bunch of stages or just fight a really hard boss. If it's just fight a really hard boss and we're capable of beating them, we might try them all. It might just be one thing. Chromatic Lampmaster.
The endless dance.
Okay.
Better.
He's fast, but he's not faster than Lune. At least I assume his first turn was just a set turn. It wasn't actually him being faster. He is faster than everyone else, though. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to take, or let him have a turn.
Watch out, Nova.
Okay, so that, I was not expecting that.
Now's my favorite part.
He fires with all the lamps after every single hit that he does. Not only did I miss the hit, but I wasn't ready for that. And he does a ton of damage, by the way. Can we shoot the lamps in this phase? We probably have to do all the phases again, right? We can't really shoot the lamps in this phase, it seems like. It's broken. 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just keep going. We're going at least to Almighty Mask. And then I guess we take another turn.
Time to hit big.
Oh no, Minogo died. I should have just wasted all of his AP then. I forgot, you don't get another turn when, or at least I don't get another turn when I die because I automatically res, which counts as my extra turn. Ah, I forgot about that. He is broken, so we could probably get a lot of charge, so I could probably just go Maj him. I can take 2 shots, fish for a mark, and then go Maj into Sword Ballet. Oh, we got a mark on the first one. Okay, I'll go Maj off of that. The only problem here is we're going to end stanceless, which is not ideal. So maybe I shouldn't... Okay, ideally you shouldn't do this. I should just do something else, but I want to see how big this number is. $27 million. So we did more than his entire health bar in one hit. Ooh, also the lightning stayed on him, the Stormcaller stuff. Okay, so we are stanceless. Do I want to get myself into a stance? I guess I should probably just Gustav's Homage. So go... Didn't get the mark. But then we'll just Gustav's Homage to get the Virtuous Stance again. Plus it spends all of our AP, which means that we get a bunch of Gradient Charge out of it. Okay. You are needing to Typhoon, I think, right now.
The eternity of ice.
Oh, wow, I'm stupid. I missed both of them. Okay. Fair enough. I assume that this is going to have the phase where you got to shoot the lamps in the specific order again. Unfortunately for us, we have no option to actually break him first because Minoko didn't get a turn. Okay. The timing on the lamps is crazy.
I'm ready. Ready to evade.
Let's spill some ink.
Yeah, the timing on that stuff is very difficult. But luckily we have everything is going wrong button in Phoenix Flame here.
So much power.
And then Minoko could just break you. And then I think it's kind of just over for him now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is actually 10 because I didn't count the first one. Yeah, okay. And then what do we want to do? Maybe apply Powerless to him? It's probably our best bet. We need 2 AP to do that. Oh wait, I should take a... No, I can't take a second turn because I just rezzed. We'll just keep shooting till we get to 2 AP. Alright, we made it to 2 AP. That's a lot of damage. And he's powerless now. So the last time I Typhooned, it was Enhanced Typhoon. And we've only used 2 turns of it, so we need to... Next time Lune gets her group of 2 turns, we need to Typhoon again. But right now, we don't. Does he have... He does not have Stormcaller on him. I might as well just Stormcaller.
Thunder, strike swift.
Ah, I missed the second one because I'm stupid.
Good.
I like how many times this hits if you have Stormcaller going as well.
What a lovely feat.
Alright, now's Minoko's turn again. This time he can get a second turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I'm on Almighty Mask, so let's swap turns. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do I want to do here? Should I barrier Lune? It's probably the play. Okay, so he was stunned anyways. What do I want to do? I think we'll be able to get enough to break him anyways, so I could probably just go Maj here if I wanted to. Or I could Gustav's Homage into a Gomage, because Gustav's Homage will not use up this mark. Yeah, let's do that.
So much potential.
Oh, I'm stupid. She doesn't... I was thinking the Gomage gives a second turn. The Gustave's Homage does not give a second turn. Okay, that was dumb. I could have just killed him with Gomage there, but... I do need to Typhoon now.
Better. Let's keep going.
Okay, I don't know if he is invincible at the moment. So I suppose... I will just Crustal Crush to give him a whole bunch of break damage. Okay, he is invincible.
Careful.
Okay. He does so much damage, and the timing on the lamps is different every single time. I think it depends on how many lamps he has lit. Okay, after I died, I think I would have hit a lot of the berries, but... So what's the strategy here? We got... If I res someone, I don't think they get a turn until after Lune's next turn, which I think is ideal, although they have... How much does the healing thing heal? It heals 100%, so... Oh, yeah, the revive heals 100%. And they both have full AP, so it doesn't really matter. Does he currently have Stormcaller? He does not.
Thunder, strike swift.
I'm better.
Not really sure why he keeps getting so many turns every time. That's really been messing me up. Like, he goes from stunned to taking a turn, killing a person, to taking another turn, killing another person. It's a little bit annoying. But what do I want to do here? Probably just going to stay stanceless so I can res Minoko and stun this guy. It's always when he swaps phases, though. Alright, so my first shot will break him. And I can't take another turn, so we'll keep that in mind, I suppose. Is there anything I want to do here? I could give someone more barriers. I could also make him powerless again. He always wipes away the debuffs, too, right when I'm about to... right when he changes phases, which is the only time he gets to attack, so the debuffs don't actually matter. Okay, Minoko is going to get a turn. That's good, but it was kind of close to Minoko not getting a turn. I think because he didn't have Greater Rush quite yet. So that's a little bit concerning. When do we need to Typhoon again? I don't really know the answer to that, so I'm just going to Typhoon right now. It's Enhanced Typhoon anyways.
The eternity of ice. Okay.
And because these bosses seem to have, like, damage gates, and then they get to cleanse all of the debuffs and immediately get to take a turn, it really makes my strategy not work too well. But I mean, we haven't really struggled or had to parry anything yet, so if he really only... If this is the last phase, then I guess it wasn't that hard to begin with, right? What am I gonna do here? Probably just Lightning Dance. Oh wait, how did it change now? How is Minoko going after him? What happened? Ah, jeez.
Lightning dance.
I don't really know how he changed turn order.
Let's finish this.
Well, shoot. Well, everything went wrong, huh? I didn't really expect this to all of a sudden get difficult.
Better.
I don't have enough AP still. I don't want to use any AP, so I think the best choice is just also revive Minoko.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, so Minoko gets the break no matter what, so I could just go Maj here. Although I'm Gomaging from stanceless. I can't take a second turn though, so maybe that's not the greatest idea. I guess I could just break with my L instead. But I don't get to Virtuous Stance if I do that. I think I just fire a shot, Gustav's Homage, get to Virtuous. He could dodge? What the heck? He dodges? That's not good, because if this first shot misses, then he doesn't break. Okay, we're fine. Nine, 10. I can't take another turn, so should I just go to 0? Ooh, we're at a really bad spot where no one has greater rush right now. I'm not going to be able to break him again. Dang it, I never get 2 breaks in a row because he keeps killing me. And whenever he gets a turn, he gets so many turns.
So much potential. The eternity of ice. Good.
Okay. And Minoko's turn went ahead of him, and then it went behind him again. I don't know why that keeps happening. Ah. I think the Stormcaller goes away, but maybe not.
Thunder, strike swift. Take cover.
Holy.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, let's... He does still have the Storm Caller on him. Let's immediately res Minoko,
So much potential.
because then Minoko gets all the buff. So Minoko should get a turn, as far as it says. Otherwise, I could break him right now with Lune instead. I think I'm just going to break him because last time it lied to me and Minoko did not get a turn.
Quake in field.
My cup is full.
Okay, Minoko did get a turn. So, how we can use Minoko's turn here is shoot a whole bunch and then res Mael. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're just going to 0. Oh. Okay, now we're 0.
The dance begins.
Once again, we're stanceless. What's the best choice here? I mean, I could maybe Sword Ballet to be in defensive stance. I don't know if he's going to get to attack or not. She has no buffs, which means she's not going to get a turn next round, huh?
Overflowing with energy.
Okay. Do I have to Typhoon here? I think I should, even if I'm not positive.
Nobody dies. Let the ink flow. Nobody dies.
And then I'm pretty sure Minoko's gonna kill as long as he doesn't have another phase. He's only had 4 phases. So I don't think it makes any sense to Stormcaller because he's gonna die to Minoko, or he's not gonna die and he's gonna cleanse the Stormcaller.
Lightning dance.
He's got another phase. You gotta be kidding me. Does Minoko get a turn or no?
Ready to evade.
No. Okay, we're still alive, I guess. That was kind of ridiculous. That prevents the character from using skills.
Bricks.
That seems really bad. And Lune does not have enough AP to Typhoon. I think she'll have 7. I can't believe how many phases this has. That's the part that's killing me, is the amount of phases. Okay, break him. We need to revive Lune. It's like the only option, I think. We've used almost half of our revives already. Okay, now Lune cannot Typhoon. That's terrible news. She can Healing Light someone. Oh, everyone else still has buffs, so she should just Healing Light herself.
The dance begins.
Alright, so we're in defensive stance. We do have Powerless on us. How did that happen? I thought she had... How did it turn into a negative buff? Ah. She didn't die, so she should have a second turn now. Unless I completely miscalculated. So she could go Maj to get into another turn. I might as well just go Maj on that. Even though we're in defensive stance, which is a little bit unfortunate. I guess I could Virtuous Strike and then stack up enough to go Maj after that. That's technically possible. But then I'd end up stanceless. Is that really what I want? Yeah, it's kind of lame damage if we're in defensive stance. So probably wasn't worth it to do that. What am I gonna do now, though? Probably Sword Ballet. Oh, I missed one. That's bad.
Now was our chance.
Okay, now we can finally Typhoon again.
The eternity of ice. Keep going.
Okay, you think he only has 5 phases, or it keeps going? Minoko's gonna get a turn, so let's use Stormcaller here.
Sweet taste of battle.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's take another. Oh, he's still silenced? Oh, maybe I should have cleansed him then. So I'm not gonna get another turn, huh? Okay, we're just generating AP right now, though. Alright, I'm thinking it's probably safest just to save the gradient charges.
Not giving up.
Holy, am I supposed to be shooting the things in order right now, by the way? He's just getting too many turns, like, breaking is no longer having a purpose. Also, his moves are really hard to parry. I think defensive stance is the only reason we survive. 2.
Still need your help.
Alright, what should I do here? I could break it, but Minoko's just gonna break him for free. Could stack a bunch of burn, or just sword ballet him. I could get a Pyrolith or Bunch of Burn.
Witness the flames. Ah!
Sweetest of battle.
He dodged, huh? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can't take another turn because we just got rezzed. So... and my turn order's all messed up. I need my L to go, like, now. But everything's so messed up. Should I fire off his one gradient? I think at the end of this I will. That, or I could put a bunch of barriers on. I already went past the barrier mark. Ooh, I could Sanctuary. Shields and regen to everybody. Alright, this is the move that doesn't actually have a button press. Wait, why is he getting a second turn? He's not supposed to. Unless my L's res is treated differently than a revive pin. Which would be weird. 1, 2... Wow, we're actually gonna get to fire a full turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do I do? Probably powerless him? This is quite the fight. Okay, we need Typhoon again. It does look like it's gonna give Lune extra turns as well.
Go forward. A storm is coming. Go forward.
So what should I do here? I'm kind of thinking I should maybe just Lightning Dance to get him closer to death.
Lightning dance. Okay.
Okay, he didn't get a second turn that time, and I don't know why. Did we do Enhanced Typhoon last time? I think we did. I'm hoping we did.
Lightning dance.
Oh my gosh, he's got another phase? Are you kidding me?
Go forward.
And I can't break him because he gets to go immediately after this Lune turn, and he cleared all of his break off of him. That's so lame. I'm just gonna Typhoon right now because I'm worried it might end.
You've got work to do. Brace yourselves.
Okay, I'm kind of starting to figure it out.
On me. On me. do it.
Oh my goodness. Every single time we gotta go through this nonsense. Alright, let's res everybody again. I might as well fire twice.
I won't lose again.
So this, I mean, now we're seeing why I built my build like this. Because when there is something that doesn't just get broken and stunned every single turn, this is what you have to do. Especially if you can't just perfect parry everything. Which obviously I'm not capable of on a first try. So what am I doing now? Probably Pyrolus. Although he seems to dodge hits while he's not stunned. So maybe Pyrolus is a bad idea. Sword Ballet has more hits in it. And it's not going to make a big difference, I think. Actually, another thought. I should give an AP tint to Lune instead. I should just fire off all my AP. Which this is doing nothing, so I guess this wasn't really worth very much. Okay, he's broken. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what am I doing? Am I giving Powerless back, probably? See, the thing is, I don't know if I get another turn right now or not. Because you're not supposed to, but last time I did. Which I might try again to get it. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're at 5. I'm gonna fire this gradient attack of Sanctuary. Because this seems to be the only thing that can maybe keep me alive in some of these situations. I do get another turn, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe my L's res doesn't play by the same rules as a Revive Tint, but because I have my character set when they get revived, they automatically take a turn. Which was counting as the second turn if you use a Revive Tint, but apparently Mael's res, maybe because she gets another turn immediately after that, because it's a gradient skill, it somehow nullifies them not getting second turns. Anyways, we want to save 2 AP for Powerless. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Now is our chance.
Okay, and then you need to get Typhoon back up.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay,
Okay, everyone's back to full HP. What now? Hmm. think I just lightning dance for damage.
Lightning dance. Brace yourself.
Invigorating.
I keep forgetting to jump on that one. Instead, I'm pressing the right trigger for jump counter instead of jumping. Holy. Alright, so what do we gotta do here? Let's break him. I think I need to fire a whole bunch of shots, bring my L back. My L reses Lune. And then my L gives Lune an AP tint again. Okay, we're back to full AP. Oh, he's silenced again, too.
Merci.
Should I even bother breaking this mark right now? I think it does so little damage that it's not worth it.
I won't lose again.
Oh, my L didn't get another turn. Right. Oh, that's a problem. But he should be broken. I think it's gotta be. I want a healing light, either Mael or Lune. I think it has to be Lune. I don't really need to get rid of this because I could still use gradient skills, I'm pretty sure, so.
Now is our chance.
Okay, regular Typhoon again.
The eternity of ice. Keep going. Don't fall.
What do I want to do here? It lied to me again about the turns. Minoko was supposed to get to go. It's like when he gets hit, he gets pushed forward or something. Should I cleanse Minoko or no? It's probably fine. Wait, do you have a gradient skill that's crazy? I mean, Tree of Life is whatever. Don't really need it right now. But we could potentially use it in situations where I can't afford Typhoon yet. Anyways, let's just get some more damage down, I guess.
Lightning dance.
Oh, that's big damage. Does he really have another phase?
Cover.
Oh no. He feels threatened. Oh my gosh, we actually won. Alright, let's just get out of this screen immediately so it doesn't crash. First life, 25% increased damage until death. I need to go read that. Okay, that was a lot. What was that, 6 phases? Like, come on. And every time he I guess he didn't cleanse the debuffs. The problem was is after he automatically gets a turn, he fully heals himself, and then he takes 2 turns, which after those 2 turns, all the debuffs are gone. That was a lot more than I was expecting out of a single boss fight. I have a feeling I don't want to do the other one. Where was that skill? I don't see it now. Was it a 31 cost? Oh, it was a 33 cost. Or 33 level. It gives a ton more stats than everything else. 25% increased damage until death. 20% decreased damage on death. Okay, I probably don't want that because I'm obviously dying a lot in the fights where it matters. But does anyone have, like, just a defense that they're running? No, everyone's running a dual stat thing. That was crazy. I did not expect there to be so much out of that boss fight. Ooh. But I imagine that all of them have, like, a special pick, though. So I'm kind of curious, but I don't know. That one seems like it's going to be the easiest, and that was annoying. That was a long fight. So I don't know if I want to do any more. Okay, she doesn't say anything about you beating that guy. I mean, the speed you get out of this is so tiny, but 1% crit chance, I guess. Pretty much everyone leveled up from that, huh? Actually, I think everyone did level up from that. I don't know, it's such little health. But, like, I don't need the crit chance, I don't think, right? I don't think above 100% crit chance does anything for me, or crit rate. And the speed is almost nothing, like I was just saying. Maybe might? But, like, even so, here we're getting what? Like a 0.5% damage up? Which I guess is not nothing, but... We'll keep giving him this because he's actually getting attack power out of this. Oh, he leveled up twice. Yeah, that fight was a lot more than I thought I signed myself up for. So, I think we're going to call it there for Expedition 33's new update. Will I fight the rest of these? Probably not. Is there a chance that maybe I would watch someone fight them? The thing I'm really curious about, first of all, the ending scene for killing the guy was really cool. I imagine that each of them probably has like a cool ending cutscene, or maybe it's the same ending cutscene every time, which would be a little bit lame. But I'm also curious, like, what pictos you could get from these guys, right? The Lampmaster one it's pretty good, but I think it would be better on a build that doesn't rely on you dying. Like, my build is kind of built around letting people die and then getting advantage out of them dying. Because, like, when my characters die, they heal everyone else to full. They automatically apply full break to the enemy. And then on the first one, they automatically res. When they res, they come back with a shield. And then it automatically becomes their turn when they res. So, like, a lot of my build is just built around them dying and coming back, right? So that specific picto doesn't really work for me. But I could see there being a really good picto here that does work for my build. So I'd be kind of curious to see what those are. But I don't think I have the patience, especially if there's a boss fight that I can't beat first try. Like, we were really close there. There was that one time where Mael lived with 177 HP, and that was it. If she had gotten hit one more time, if I didn't parry enough of those fireballs, it was all over. And then I probably would have just quit there. Because, like, man, giving him 5 or 6 phases is a lot. 6 full health bars that you gotta do. And then, even when you finally get him to the end of the last phase, he still gets to do one attack. Conveniently, it was his single target attack, so it only killed one person. And then immediately it triggered our finisher move, which I guess just automatically triggers after he gets to do a move. But still, if we only had one person left there, you could lose right there before you trigger the finisher. Which maybe you'd get to send in the other people, so you would still get to win, probably. But anyways, yeah, I think we're going to call it there. We did the birthday party, and we fought the Chromatic Lampmaster, which was quite the fight. But yeah, I'm glad that we came back for this update of Expedition 33. I'm glad that we got to see, like, especially against Oskio, right? Our build is OP, and even without really playing very well, we still beat the 6-phase Chromatic Lampmaster. Just barely, but we did beat him on our first try. So that says something about how good our build is, even if they definitely put in a lot of mechanics to try and stop. Because I was thinking, like, what are they going to try and do to make it so these endgame builds can't just win? And I was like, oh, well, most people just one-shot the enemies. So how are they going to... They're probably going to try and counter one-shotting the enemies. But they seem to have found a way to both counter one-shotting the enemies and counter infinitely breaking the enemies. So they've countered pretty much everything that you could do, like infinitely debuffing them, stuff like that, by just making it so they have health gates, and then they take a whole bunch of turns after said health gates, so they pretty much still get to do all their stuff, even if your idea is to permanently debuff and stun them. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.